What's up, guys? It's Ruka here, and we're back. It feels like it's been forever since we have done a discussion video like this. So, yeah, we've got the usual crew here. I'm here. Steve is back. Sashiburi.
Hello, it's
Michael
me,
is down
Steve.
here.
Hey,
And we have a guest this time. Friend
Yes,
of Steve's joining us.
yes, I'm a friend of
Jermy,
mine.
feel free to introduce yourself. Talk a little bit about how it is that you got into the idol scene.
Well, my name's Jerm. I used to make unboxing videos on YouTube. I don't anymore. Uh, Video making is just a chore to me at this point, so I don't really bother with it. Uh, I got into idols around say 2012, 2013 when well, Idolmaster was hitting its climax, and so was Love Live with Muse, and Aqua Wars was on the uh, calendar as well. Um, it then trickled down into Hello Project, some Johnny stuff. I didn't really get into Hello Project too much until this last year. But for me, it's always been like AKB48, mostly the 48 and 46 groups I've been really into. Hinatazaka 46 is actually my favorite of the whole bunch. Yeah, I like idols. I like J-pop. I like it all. There's nothing that I really like genuinely hate.
All
Mike's
right.
probably happy to hear that
I'm,
with
I'm really happy
Hinata
to hear that I'm not the only Sakamichi fan here.
What's that? I didn't hear.
I'm happy I'm not the only Sakamichi fan here, so.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
he loves
It's so
Well,
good.
Sakurazaka.
me and Ruka are fans,
Well, yeah, that's true,
but
but
Well,
we're not
not
as
to the extent
hardcore as
you
you guys. Me and Steve are
True.
casuals.
Yeah, for the most part.
It's good
Okay,
stuff. I like it.
All right then.
so what
Well,
do we want to start off with?
yeah, because we've got a
No, I
lot
think we
to
should
discuss.
start off
So,
with. I think we should discuss the death. I'm sorry to say first. The sad news.
yeah,
We need to start off
we'll
with
get
that
the
sad news.
sad news out of the way in the beginning first. So yes, former Prime Minister of Japan, Shinzo Abe, was assassinated.
Assassinated.
He was
Yep.
shot during a public speech and passed away,
Yep.
unfortunately.
Yeah, it's really sad,
hmm
especially because it was with a gun, but then again, it was a homemade weapon.
No, yeah,
So
that's really scary that like this person like made
Anyone with a
like
3D printer can make one of these.
no, but even
essentially,
I was
but
talking about
it
it
was made with
with Sky because she was talking about how like the gun laws in Japan are like super strict.
yeah, it's the
So
strictest. It's the
Yeah.
strictest in first world countries,
mhm.
or I don't think that's what it's supposed to be called them nowadays.
A developed country.
um, a developed country.
I
My
mean,
bad.
I get what you mean though. I get what you mean. It's just like yeah.
Yeah, like I remember I was about to go to sleep. It was like 1 a.m. and I just opened up my browser and I saw that. I'm just like, what?
I
Like I
think
was
I
shocked.
saw
I
the
just woke
initial.
up
Well,
at
like
that point.
this happened at the same time. I don't know if you guys like know about Yu-Gi-Oh or anything, but the
Yeah.
mangaka for
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh actually
Yeah.
drowned or got into a snorkeling accident around the same time like this happened. So I thought, wow, Japan's gonna like sink to the ocean at this point because it's just bad news after bad news.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that too
And
because
I
I also
actually
have
saw the
friends who
videos.
love Yu-Gi-Oh, so it was pretty sad for all of us. And then on top of all that, I've just been hearing a bunch of cases of idols getting COVID. So it's just like, what is going
Yeah.
on?
Yeah.
Is so sad.
Yeah, just very sad news.
Mm.
I kind of saw the video of it happening because of Twitter. It didn't
All over
look
my
as
Twitter, yeah.
it
Someone
didn't
actually
look
got
as
it like recorded?
gruesome as I thought it did. Yeah,
Yeah.
from the news catching
Oh.
live.
Ooh.
So yeah, it was not good.
Mm.
But anyways, I hope that his family, friends, and everybody else that he loved and cared about, I really hope they can get through
Was he
with this.
campaigning like again? Like,
I
was he shooting for like
I
another term
I don't
or
think he was shooting for another
He
term
was
because he
campaigning for someone else in his party, I
party.
think.
Yeah, because he stepped down based for health reasons, so I don't see why he would try to campaign
makes
again to
sense?
get elected.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Now more on to more happy stuff. Where
Yeah,
are we gonna
so
start?
we'll just take a little breath from that a little bit and okay. So yeah, all of our condolences go out to everyone there. So but yes, we do have quite a bit of much more happier news to get to now. So where should we begin?
I think that we should do a couple talking points and then maybe go to your big point, Ruka.
Oh,
The reason
okay.
why I kind of wanted to make this video.
Okay, okay. So
That's
yeah,
fine with you guys.
I guess if we want to start a couple of talking points, we can talk a little bit about Sakamichi news, perhaps?
Sure,
I guess so.
Mm-hmm. Because
sure.
yeah,
That's
Cool.
fine
we've
with me.
got a bit of news for their first album that's coming out pretty soon in August,
This is
right? Early August?
August 3rd, yes.
August 3rd, yeah.
This is for Sakurazaka, by the way.
Yes. Yeah.
Not Kiyaki.
Close enough.
But yeah, we actually got a new teaser for it, which actually the footage in the teaser was of the new music video that they were supposed to release sometime last week, I believe, but it got
It was
postponed.
meant to be on the day that Shinzo Abe died.
Ooh.
It was like it was meant
Oh.
to release a few hours
Yeah,
after
they were
the
like,
incident.
nah.
Everything at that point was just like either postponed, cancelled, or whatnot. But yeah, we saw the parts of the music video in CMs,
Mm.
and I'm actually excited for it, to be honest.
Oh no, yeah, me too.
Like I'm pretty sure this is the first time they've had a double center from the looks of it. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm excited for it.
Right. The Morita Hikaru and Yamasaki 10 double center, which, yeah, me and Michael were kind of talking about it,
Um,
but we don't think that either Sakurazaka or
I
Keyakizaka, they've never done a double center.
for a single, like yeah, a
For
few
a
No.
things
single, yeah.
and for a few performances, yeah, they
Mm-hmm.
have.
Yeah, a
Not
few
for a whole single.
performances. There was I do remember one Garasu Oware performance where it was a double center. And then there's a
I thought
weird
there was a
kind of
triple center
oh, was it triple?
for Glass Water. I
Um,
thought it was Habu, unless they were rotating centers.
yeah,
Never
pretty
Hmm.
sure anyway.
Rotating
mind.
centers sound right because they also did rotating centers for Kiyakizaka's final single.
Don't remind me. I cry.
I actually did cry. But if we do count Darakana, then yes, they did do rotating centers for that as well.
But no, yeah, like this is good. Plus, from the footage that we did get from those commercial teasers, I already find it so interesting to see like how they're gonna combine like, you know, how basically the energies that Hikaru and Tenchan have as centers respectively. So to see that combine and how they're gonna work off each other as dual centers is gonna be so interesting.
Thing is, I'm wondering if they will perform this song on Ongaku no Hi this weekend, because they're scheduled to appear on Ongaku no Hi this weekend.
Oh,
but it depends. For me, I think it depends on when they do release the music video. If not, then who knows? They're gonna perform this weekend.
I mean,
I
it
don't think
wouldn't
that
be too
necessarily has to
surprising
be
if
the
they
case,
went
though.
ahead and performed the single early. You know, AKB has done that a couple of times where they would
Yes,
perform their
plenty
song
of
before the
times.
music video or the single like officially comes out. So if Sakurazaka wanted to do that just to give their fans like a first look at what the song and what the choreo is like, that's gonna be really cool.
I think it depends, because nothing else besides like the group photo, jacket covers, and this really have been released. No track list yet either, so I don't know. It's like a couple weeks till release, I think, as well, so who knows at this point. I think everything kind of got pushed back because of what happened last week as well, so I'm still hyped for it. I just want to see the music video ASAP, to be honest.
Because they always do amazing music videos.
They do.
Yeah,
Every
yeah.
time, dude.
I totally
There's
get
not
what
a
you mean.
single one that I don't like.
Well, all right then. Something else we have a bit in conjunction with Sakamichi news, some news regarding Nogizaka. So I guess this was recently announced, their 30th single coming out at the end of August.
This was announced at the end of the variety show Nogizaka Kojichu yesterday.
Oh, okay.
And the formation will be announced this coming Sunday. So that's all we know. That's all I know.
I don't pay attention to Nogi.
Neither do I.
So
let's see. They recently had their anniversary live, right? Their 9th, 10th anniversary?
Yes, I believe so.
Which one?
I think it was 9, because I believe
No, I think
2011 is when they formed.
9th birthday year live.
Is it 9th? Oh, I don't know. I don't follow Nogi.
Yeah, I don't follow them as closely either. But yeah, I was seeing that they had their anniversary live, and some of the graduate members like came back and stuff like that. So I did see stuff from that, even though I don't follow
What?
Nogizaka exclusive.
Pretty sure it was the 10th anniversary, because I saw a couple of the days, and it was just like grads coming back.
What? Do we know which grads?
Ikoma.
Of course.
America.
Nanase? Did
Nishina
Nanase come back?
Shiraishi
Shiraishi Mai, yeah.
I think Sairingo and
Kichan?
Manatsu came back. I don't know.
Sorry, I'm a Kichan fan.
On topic, Tanashinako, she
So
opened up her
is Time
tank
Flies their
otherwise.
10th anniversary album then?
Yes.
Nogi? Okay. Because there's a documentary that I actually did want to watch for that. Yeah.
But yeah.
Wait. Forgot about that.
Couldn't do math, I'm an idiot. I just realized. Ooh.
All right, but I think that is that.
Excitement.
I guess that sums up all of our thoughts regarding that. There's still not a
Oh,
lot of
by the way,
information
it
out
was,
about the single, so yeah. Not really too much we can say
by the
about
way,
it just yet.
it
Other than
was
I'm just
Takayama
excited.
Kazumi and Sai Ringo came for day 2, by the way,
Ah,
as well.
Kazumi!
And I just had to check because my brain. I do not remember as well. So, yes.
Okay.
Alright.
Then I guess we can go into your very, very happy news and discussion. The reason why I wanted to make this video, because I was really shocked. I didn't even know that you were even going
What,
to
you
this
didn't
event.
know?
I didn't even know that they. No, because I don't follow K-pop. You know that,
Okay, but I thought...
Ruka. Even
The
though this is
entire
the only
time
group that I
we were
like,
at the
this is
convention center, Steve was like, I don't know K-pop. Where's the whack groups? Where's the Nagoya groups? It was so funny.
yeah. Me and Jeremy will talk about that later with our experience with our own little convention that too. Probably after your
Alright,
talk.
Alright then, so, yeah! So, Dreamcatcher are currently in the middle of their US tour. I believe, I'm looking to check the dates. I believe their next show is actually, tomorrow on the 12th. They're gonna be performing in Denver. And yes, I actually got to go to their concert in Louisville, Kentucky. So that already happened. That was
Nice.
earlier towards the beginning of this month. But yeah, my mom and I got tickets and she was able to take me. We planned for the whole thing so that she could take me. The two of us drove up to Louisville and it it was so crazy because it's like compared to where we live, it's like this big, huge city with all these huge buildings and all these huge bridges. A bunch of bridges, actually. It was very pretty. But yeah, I got to go see them, and it was just an amazing experience to be a part of that. It was, oh my gosh.
No, I
This is
believe
your
it.
first actual like perf- concert, like in-person concert that you saw, right?
Well, it's my first
Of like,
idol concert, and it's my first
I mean,
K-pop
Okay.
I
concert.
bet, yeah, your first. So, so this is why I wanted to do this discussion because I knew that it was your like first thing, like an idol performance, and
Mhm.
that's always like the one of the most precious um performances that you ever remember
Mhm.
seeing,
Mhm.
and it's like completely different than you just either watching music videos or watching the
No,
lives
right,
online.
because before this, I had only watched Dreamcatcher's online concerts where they did like, where the whole pandemic was still pretty severe and they only had to do like online live streaming concerts, so they couldn't perform with oh, oh, Jeremy's screen went out. It's okay. But yeah, because it's like it's just they're in this, huge studio stage for them to just perform and they don't have a live audience in front of them. So like them like seeing them perform on stage like in front of an audience is like completely different energy. Like you could just feel
Yes.
it that the girls and the audience were all just feeding off of each other, and it was amazing to just be in the middle of that.
Yeah.
Especially
The
like there were
energy.
so many people. Literally like so you have the building here and the line for the venue was like it was literally went out here, wrapped around the venue and went past the parking lot. Was going it was such a long line. I did manage to get a pretty good spot in, you know, as more and more people were coming in after me and my mom. We grabbed a bite to eat, you know, set ourselves in. We had some painkillers on us because we knew we were going to be standing the whole time, so we took some before and after the show so that we weren't like too sore afterwards, and so we could get a good night's sleep. So that was good because yeah, my feet were really, really tired afterwards because I was jumping and dancing the whole time. I was having so much fun. And so my mom, she stood at the back of the venue where kind of all the parents were standing at, while I was out on the main floor where where everyone else is. And there were people up on the balcony too, because there was a balcony floor for like the VIP section, and then some people back here that were like watching up there, and people had slogans, people had their light sticks. It was so cool seeing their light sticks in person because, you know, if you've seen Dreamcatcher's light sticks, is they look so cool, and then people can like extend them out to make like a staff. And it was just so cool to like see
Badass,
that in
actually.
person rather than just seeing it like on a screen. I do not have Dreamcatcher's light stick, so I brought my Luna light stick, and people actually they noticed me and called me out because they saw my light stick and they were like, "Hey, your light stick is really pretty," or like, "Hey, you like Luna? That's cool." It's like stuff like that. So I was just like, I was part of that. That was so cool.
That is, yeah. I didn't mean to leave abruptly like that. I had to
No,
use
no,
the
no, no, no.
bathroom.
It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, like I
But
was able to get a little bit of footage to make a mini blog for it, so you can see a couple of that, but it is by no means, it doesn't have like all the performances on there. There are like
right,
so many just
right.
little moments that happened all throughout the show. That's just like you just had to be there to see all the little moments of like the girls just dancing and interacting with the audience, and them just like feeding off of each other and having so much fun. There were so many great moments with the girls, like
Aw.
the interactions like between the members on stage, the chemistry between them, and then the chemistry with the fans. And oh my gosh, it's just
There's a question that I have to ask.
mm,
Um, did they speak English at all, or was it just Korean and they had what?
it was kind
Did
of half and
they
half.
introduce themselves in
It
English?
was kind of half and half. They did have a translator because a lot of them did speak English most of the time, so they had a translator, but there were little bits of English from all the members. Yoo-hyun was the one who spoke the most English because she actually taught herself English in high school, so she's like the most fluent out of all of the members. So Yoo-hyun spoke
I was just
a lot of it.
curious.
Even her solo song, because in the most recent album that they released, all of them kind of worked on their own little solo tracks, and they didn't perform them in full at the concert, but they did like a little medley during one of the MC moments where they all kind of performed a little bit of their solo songs. And Yoo-hyun's in all English. Her song is in all English, so it's like this really nice jazzy song, and her vocals are so nice. It was actually really cute because like literally the solo medley part is like one of the highlights of the show, because that's where you get to see the girls like not only like shining, like each of them kind of showing their own individual charm through their solos, but you get to have some really fun interactions. Like Yuhyun, she's had basically brought up one of the members like for her song and would like dance with them and kind of seduce them while dancing to the
Aw.
song, because it is like a very much like a love song. So like at the concert of Louisville, it was with Dami, who's like the same age as her, and they were so cute. They were having so much fun. And it's been like that with everyone else. The one that she's like kind of regretted doing is in Reading in Pennsylvania, the one before Louisville. She did it with Sua, and Sua is known for being very aggressively affectionate. So as soon as Yuhyun started dancing and like seducing her, Sua immediately turned it around and she's like, oh no, it's my turn now. And you could see the regret on Yuhyun's face. She's just like, I want to sit back down now. I'm done. I'm good. Thank you. Speaking of Sua, actually, she's also done a little something for the solo medley. She's basically had the members do what has basically now come to be known as the No Dot challenge for her song No Dot, where she just basically makes the other members come up and dance to her song. And like literally comparing like No Dot to 4 is like night and day, because No Dot is this very aggressive, very intense dance song, like a very, very heavy rock sound in it. And the girls, the dancing for that song, because it is like kind of very intense, also very sexy. Like, you know, you had some body rolls in there and some fan service for the crowd. So that night that I was there, it was Hangdong and Jiu, and they were having fun with it because Jiu is like she's known for kind of the cutie dorky type of charm. So when she did it, it was actually it started off really good, and then it kind of moved into the like, oh, I want to be really cute too. So it was like good duality there on her. It was really really fun to watch.
I'm
Oh.
assuming you made friends
Oh no.
there
Yeah, I
as
did
well.
I
Yeah, I
did
just saw
kind of.
those pictures that Jerm just picked.
Yeah, Jeremy is sharing some pictures of. Yeah, so this is
That's in
Shinzo Abe's the
the
memorial service for him.
yeah.
Mm. But yeah, I
It
wouldn't
just happened to
necessarily
be in my
say
Facebook feed from
I
one of
made
my.
friends at the concert, but I was able to like meet people and talk with them like either while we were waiting outside the venue or when we were in there and we were watching the concert together. I found some people that I kind of talked with and just chatted with about K-pop idol Dreamcatcher related stuff. So yeah, that was nice.
It's
Hey.
always a good feeling.
Yeah,
It
Yeah.
really is. It's helped
but
me
my face
achieve
is
that.
kind of heating up now because I was getting so excited about it. But no, yeah, like the heat, by the
No,
way,
it's
was
fine, Ruka.
crazy in there. Like literally, it was so hot in there that like people were getting sick and passing out. So no, like seriously, even people who had been like waiting outside the venue all day to get inside, like some of them were like passing out due to the heat. So I was like,
Oh,
I have my water
I
with
I
me.
understand.
Like me and
I
my
understand
mom
that
made
feeling.
sure that like we both had water with us so that we didn't get too hot while we were, inside there. And I was in the middle of the crowd too, and like jumping and screaming and cheering and all of that. So yeah, by the end of it, I was out of breath. My face was so hot afterwards, and it's like it felt like a
Yeah.
blur, but in the best way. It's like it's weird. It's like it felt like a blur, but I could just remember everything so vividly, if that makes sense.
No, that makes
Like even
happens all the
now,
time
I kind of told
when
you
I was in Japan.
before recording in it, but like even when I like kind of go back and look at the footage that I have, or even when they're doing concerts now and I see people doing like when they film stuff for like the concerts that they're doing right now and stuff like that, it's like I just still find myself back there. I remember myself just being there in that moment and what it felt like. And it
Yeah.
was just amazing. I really was so happy.
Because that reminds me when you're saying how people were passing out. My first ever concert live that I saw was when AKB went to New York for Mother's Day. Um,
Mm.
called Japan Day. Even though
Oh
that
yeah,
was, I
yeah.
think, I forgot when it was, May or something. I think when Mother's Day is. But I remember it was hot outside for
Mm.
whatever that day, and I didn't drink anything, any water or anything. But after the event ended and I'm going back, my phone died. I just nearly made it back. Somehow found my parents, and then immediately after, I think I got heat stroke.
Ooh.
I was gone. So gotta make
Sucks
sure
for
that you
you
drink water.
guys. I didn't endure a heat stroke on any of my concert occasions because they were
Lucky
in an air
you.
conditioned venue
Lucky you, Jerm.
in LA.
Yeah, I was good. I made sure to keep myself hydrated. I did have to go and refill my water bottle at one point, and I had my phone with me, so my mom and I kept texting each other because she was, wanting to make sure that I was okay, that I wasn't feeling sick during any of the performances and all that. And she was like, cuz she was in the back, I said, that she was like in kind of the back wall standing like not on the main floor. She said she could see everything on stage because she had like just this great view where you could just like see over everyone. And it was just like, oh
Mm.
my gosh.
You already mentioned with like the VIP. Was Did the VIPs just have the balcony, or were the VIPs also like
Oh no,
front
the VIPs were
on?
like at the two sides of the balcony.
I don't know if I would want to get VIP then. I'd want to be on the main floor towards the front, if anything. For me personally, and if that's not VIP, then I'm not buying VIPs.
Yeah, plus VIP was pretty expensive from what I understand, but yeah, I hope that I'll be able to experience again, like hopefully next time with Luna, because Luna, they're also planning on starting their first ever US tour in August. Although with the timing regarding that, my mom is going to be starting back at school, working there because she's a teacher at an elementary school, and with other stuff that's going on,
Right.
with I'm not going to go into
Yeah.
detail here, but yeah, it's going to be harder for us to try and plan for us to try and go see Luna. So I've pretty much decided that like I'm content with being able to wait if it takes another year to go see them, because I got to see Dreamcatcher this year and that was pretty awesome. So I'm content with having to wait to go see Luna, especially if it means that this time it can be all 12 of them and none of them are staying behind because of weird reasons. It's a whole
Right.
thing. It's complicated, but no, yeah. I hope the people who are able to go see Luna this year have an awesome time. I will just live vicariously through all the fan cams that people post and stuff of like when they do perform. It's just it's even more frustrating because they are planning a concert in Atlanta, Georgia, and it's the day after my birthday.
Oh,
So any orbits, if you are watching this and you're going to the Atlanta concert, please have a good time for me because it's the day after my birthday. But no, yeah, like I said, I will be content with waiting another year if it means that hopefully all 12 of them this time will be able to go for the next tour. But yeah, the long story short, Dreamcatcher was as awesome as I expected them to be, and even more, even more so because of just that whole experience of just being there live to see them. So, yeah.
yeah. I'm really happy that you got to experience an idol group live, whether it be K-pop, J-pop, and it just so happens to be one of your favorite groups.
Yeah, yeah, one of my favorites because I've been listening to their music for 5 years. So, yeah, it meant a lot to me. I was surprised that I didn't like cry during the concert at all. I definitely like felt myself getting a little bit emotional towards the end when they were singing the final song for the encore, but I don't know. I think I was just on such an adrenaline high throughout the whole concert that after my emotions settled down, it's weird. I got more emotional after the concert ended rather than like during the concert. I guess it was since, it was at that point all of my emotions all the adrenaline settled down, and I was just really sitting there just like letting that settle in that like, oh yeah, I was just there. I just saw them live. That's crazy. But yeah, just
So
again, really really happy that me and my mom were able to plan for this. Like I literally cannot thank her enough that we were able to plan for this for the two of us to be able to go.
all right. Now, if you don't mind transitioning to me and Jerm, our
Oh,
little experience
of
that we
course.
had
Go
a
ahead.
month ago. Not no, at the end of last month.
Hmm. Okay.
So,
Shoot,
the first time
shoot.
we met was actually at during my college's anime convention back in March, and I've met him through his girlfriend, who I saw one other time before during my college convention, which is like a couple years ago. And obviously, there's not a lot of idol fans that I meet in Ohio.
They're like a
So
little,
whenever I
little,
get the
they're
chance,
few and far between, that's for sure.
I have to take the opportunity to meet idol fans. But uh recently we went to another convention. It's actually like 2 cities away from me, so it's actually very close to where I live. Um, to where his girlfriend and another one of their members were doing panels at the convention, like dance panels, and we essentially just chilled and hung out. Went to go see another Ohio idol group perform.
Ichigo Row.
Yeah, Ichigo Row. And we had a blast there, although like the convention is very small.
That was
It
the
could have been a lot.
smallest convention I've ever been to. That was tiny. I mean,
Yeah.
given it's at a community college, which is fine, but they had like so much room to work with, and they didn't utilize like half of it.
No. No, they did not. And like the layout of how the panels were was not really good. The worst part about it was their schedule that you had to look up online. Usually
I'm
when you
sorry to
see
hear that.
schedule, no. Usually for conventions, they have a nice readable schedule saying like this takes place here, but you had to like scroll and move around the schedule to see like what act is going to perform during at what building, and it was just an awful layout. And then they also had like their vendor room in a completely different building, so people had
Yeah,
to
that was
walk
annoying.
outside.
It was actually in their like gym. That was annoying. We did, surprisingly, out of all the conventions I've been to, including Anime Expo, this small con had like 6 Hello Project CDs for sale.
Yeah, because you don't see
You
Yeah,
don't
idol
see
you don't see that
CDs being sold.
anywhere. Yeah, and well, because at Anime Expo, I saw like there was like the K-pop tables, and then there's the J-pop tables. I did see was mostly like AKB48 and like uh I think Love Live, all that stuff, because Aquars was playing at the same time I was there. So yeah, it's unique. Hopefully, I get to see uh you guys at a convention sometime. I don't know if that's ever possible, but one day.
One day again. Um, me and Jim were wearing hoppies because the first time he wore his hoppy during my college convention, and I'm just like, shit, I
Yeah,
didn't bring mine.
yeah.
So this time around, I'm like, I'm wearing a hoppy. We're going to be idol otaku
Well,
together.
your boy Team K over here, and I was 26 o'clock masquerade.
Um, essentially there. So besides, like I said, that like his girlfriend group had a panel. The first one was a mix between J-pop, K-pop, more heavily on K-pop because people here like K-pop more than J-pop in America, which is the sad part.
There was some Dreamcatcher in that dance mix, though. I will say, saying,
Oh.
and you didn't get up and groove, Steve. I was disappointed in you.
The
You
only
didn't
song
get
that
up
I
and groove.
knew was Nippon Manchu, but I forgot the choreography because it's been 2 years. Um,
I
so
was gonna
one of their
try and talk
panels.
to Emily and see if we can add more like diverse groups in there because I personally I would love just a straight just J-pop
That's what I want.
just straight J-pop. Even like I even offer like I can host something like this. It's not a big deal, and maybe even like involve some kind of karaoke involved with it because just dancing I will hurt myself. I can't. No.
Yeah, that's definitely an idea, and I definitely support that because even with the J-pop, I
I don't
didn't
care if you're
really
bad at singing.
knew
Just
know the
yeah.
majority of those songs. But essentially, they had one panel that was J-pop or K-pop J-pop, and then they had a separate panel that was just K-pop.
Yeah, it was throwback K-pop.
And
It was the older stuff like you know, Girls' Generation and like I want to
from
say 2010.
what you said, it was 2000 pre-2015
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
K-pop, from what I remember. But there was one moment that I remember specifically. It was during that K-pop, the one that was just purely K-pop, is the same people that came for the first one also came for the second one.
Yeah.
And this this one girl's boyfriend was dragged in there, and he
He
was
did.
not happy
He wa-
whatsoever.
he
He
was not about it.
was he was so pissed, and
She
I'm
was like
just
trying to like convince him like, come on, get up there, let's do it. And he was like, "Nah,
he was
sorry.
not happy. And I'm just
Not about
laughing
it."
to myself
I
because
felt
it was
bad.
so funny. I felt really bad for her because he was not happy. And then in the meantime, between those panels, we went to go see Ichigo Ro, which was Ohio duo, J-pop duo, and me and Jerm were in the front. We're like the only ones in the front, while there's
For
other
a
people like
minute, I
to the
thought we were gonna
side.
be the only ones in
That's what
there
I
for like a half
want.
second, and then like maybe like ten minutes later, there's like a whole bunch of people behind us, but they're like clear in the back. Like they like segregated themselves away from us. I'm like, all right, see how you are.
Well, it's because maybe they were just getting interested in idols compared to us that are already into idols like
Actually,
a lot. But they
there's a picture
mainly
with us in
do.
it, Steve.
Yes, there is. I look bad.
You could,
My hair never seems to
you're
work
like
during pictures.
eclipsed. You're Yeah, hang on.
Yeah, here's a picture. But it was really like the majority of their songs that they do, I feel are more of the Love Live Idol Master
Bottom at the
song.
bottom left is me and Steve. And we're supposed to be doing like the cat thing, like
And as you can
Oh.
see, there's us and
closest.
then everybody else.
Yep, I see it. I see it.
But the one thing I have to say is that like their producer, manager is a really friendly guy. I know that he did like his own mini performance in a marathon,
I forgot
but
about
like
that. Yeah.
But like, this dude was really nice because they had to crack a few horrible internet jokes because they had to get ready or get water or whatever before. And he's just sitting there looking up internet jokes. They were all dad jokes, essentially. They were not good.
Oh.
But yeah, we had a fun time at this con. And then afterwards, we went to eat Hot Pot. So I'm
That
like,
was
I
the
know a place.
most expensive hot pot I have ever been to. I'm
Okay,
90%
do you
sure
know what they
they
did?
accounted for food waste.
I
They
don't
accounted for
no,
food
I don't think they
waste.
counted for food waste. You know what I think they did? Because we got 2 of the separate bowls of Hot Pot,
Yeah.
I think that they charged us for both. I don't think they charged for one. That's what I think they did.
We were all split $45. That was highway robbery.
Yeah, because all you could eat was I think $26, but because we got 2,
You're okay.
that's where I think the $40-$50 came. But yeah, I mean, we all enjoyed the Hot Pot. It was really good. It
It
was really
was
good hot.
it was pretty good from what I ate.
Good times. We need
It was good
more.
times. Yeah.
We need to hang out more.
You live like 2 hours away, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's our mini thing, our
Aw.
little event. Then we can move on to, I guess,
Yeah.
Germ, if you want to talk about your couple things that you have listed
um
here.
so I suppose I'll start with like the sad news first. So Morito Chisaki, from I believe she debuted in like Country Girls for Hello Project. She was with Momoko Suganaga and
Yeah, Country Girls. I
I
remember
don't.
that.
You remember Country Girls? All right. So she graduated from Morning Musume
Hmm.
uh this last month, I want to say, and I'm really sad I didn't get this. This is like the fear of missing out part for me because I missed out on like the whole, what's the word I'm looking for? Uh, the golden times of Hello Project because if you listen to like a lot of what Morning Musume, Anjamaru, Juice, and what they release now, it's not good. Like I genuinely don't like it. Like the newest Morning Musume single that Chisaki was in isn't bad. Um,
Mm.
but a lot she was involved in like a lot of the golden years of Morning Musume and Country Girls, so
Hmm.
that's heartbreaking to me. I know my girlfriend was pretty heartbroken about it because they are the ones who, you know, really got me into Hello Project. Um, why can I switch tabs? This is a problem.
No, but I get what you mean because I listened to a lot of like earlier of a lot of Hello Projects stuff, like a lot of the really really early stuff. So I've kind of fallen out of it with a lot of their more recent stuff, so I don't know what any of their newer stuff that they're putting out now is like. But no, I remember like when I was still listening to them, the stuff that they used to release was so good.
Beyond is probably the only saving grace of Hello Project because it is they are so good. Beyond's like
Oh
they
yeah, yeah. I don't
I
I don't
what's
exclusively follow them, but like Steve has shown me their stuff, and so I've listened to
they
a
are
couple of their songs
crazy.
and they're so good. Yes.
They're crazy. Uh
Like they feel like a
that's
group that would
probably
have
the
come out
only
in like the golden ages.
Mm.
They
yeah,
feel like
absolutely.
that's where they came from. or like that's the energy that they're emulating now.
It's more of like for me, and you raise a good point there. It does feel like they are, but at the same time, it feels original. They don't follow like a formula.
No, yeah, I totally agree with
Because
that. Like this is very much a concept like for them and them alone. They're not trying to emulate any of the other
mm,
groups that came before them. This feels very distinctly them.
you nailed it. Couldn't have said it better. Uh, yeah, that's that her graduation. I'm butthurt about it. Nothing I can do about it. It's a fate all idols, endure. Uh,
Yep.
uh, so the nearly equal, not equal, and equal groups. Sas, Oh God.
Sashi.
So Chrome is not wanting to like participate. Nothing wants to talk to me. I don't know why. But I just lost my. It helps if you have a PC that's not in the Stone Age. For real. I
I
have
feel
a.
yep.
Okay, I gotta pull the docs up on my phone because it's not one. Oh, that's perfect.
It was essentially for the debut
Yeah,
of Nearly Equal Joy, and then also the single Not Equal Me. I don't even. Well, what were the names of those songs? God.
I had them pulled up, but like for some reason, my desktop is
Okay,
closed up and I
I
can't
can
click on
probably
anything.
get
There we go.
song
I
titles.
got it. I got
So
it. Okay, go ahead. You can get the song titles.
okay, so Nearly Equal Joy's first single, Nearly Equal
Yeah,
Joy. I'm pretty sure all Sashi's groups
their debut
have their
song
first
is
single
the
song.
name of their
Yeah,
group. So yeah, that's been kind of the
their
tradition.
group name. Yeah.
and for
I
me
think it's
personally,
fire.
I like Not Nearly Equal Joy song more than the Not Equal Me
Oh,
song.
it's so
Personally,
good. I love it. It feels like an AKB song, if you want me to be honest.
Oh.
classic AKB because you have to say classic or not because just like Morning Musume, all of them, AKB is gone downhill ever since.
Well, I never really got into HKT. It's just I'm not. It's too much. I couldn't. I have to draw the line somewhere. I can't listen to all of it. No, for real. Like STU, HKT, all them guys. Like they release like a bop here and there that I get down with, but I'm not gonna personally like,
Yeah.
delve into their group as much as I want to. But
No, yeah, I think that was me with
these
STU
three
as
groups
well.
that
Like, there were a couple members that I knew about
Yeah,
that
as
I
well.
liked, and there were a couple songs from them that I liked, and I watched a little bit of Seto Bingo, but like, I didn't really
yeah,
follow them that exclusively compared to the other groups.
it's too much. It's
I
a
mean, that's
lot. I can't handle
understandable
it.
when you're dealing
My
with a
brain
group
goes
like,
numb.
the 48-46 group, where you
Basically,
literally have
yeah.
hundreds and hundreds and
I
hundreds of
already like
girls.
Sakamichi groups. I wanted to like stop there.
Mhm.
Getting back on the track. My bad. My bad.
It's okay, it's okay.
Yeah, so Nearly Equal Joy's song. How many members are in this group? 3, 7,
Yeah, I just changed my Facebook cover photo
13?
to them. I think there's 13.
I was about to say,
13
both
members?
Equal Love
I
and
mean,
Not Equal Me have like 12, 13,
13.
around that frame.
I
I
I
have
think
high
that's a decently sized
expectations.
group.
Yeah.
I do. Partly because I don't know if it's like I think when is Anime Matsuri anywhere near you guys?
No,
Where is that?
no.
So,
Anime Matsuri's in Texas. I was heard
Texas?
to never go to that
Oh,
one.
Texas.
Yeah,
Oh
well,
yeah,
yeah,
no, not
because
near me.
like
I'm on the other
not
side of the
equal me
world
is
to
supposed
you
to
guys,
be,
so
there this year. at Anime Matsuri in Texas, which I am. That's cool.
As well as Dreamcatcher.
As well, yeah, I guess that too.
Oh, is that happening like this month?
Uh, whenever Anime Matsuri is happening, that should be like
Okay, because
around the
I was
same
about to
time
say
frame.
Texas isn't lined up in the tour. Because after their Colorado show, they're going to
Hmm.
California, and then closer to the end of the
End of
month, they're
this
going to
month.
Mexico City.
Yeah, it's happening end of this month.
End of this
July
month.
28th to 31st. I
Oh,
don't
July
know.
20th?
28th to the 31st of July is when it's happening.
Yeah, 28th. Because I think
Okay. So,
they're performing on
hold on.
Friday. I think.
I'm
It's
nearsighted,
either
so I
Dreamcatcher's
gotta get
performing
closer to
Friday,
look. But yeah, their
or
concert in
nearly.
Mexico City is the 20th. So I guess they'll do their concert in Mexico, and then they'll turn back around and go to Texas for Anime Matsuri.
So yeah, that's a thing. I'm a poor boy. I can't
Same.
go to Texas just like that to see a group I like, but uh that's pretty much all I had to bring to the table with for that. As of right now, this was kind of like a last minute thing for me. I just thought about this stuff uh on a
Nah.
whim. Uh Other than that, I think we probably touched this on the road, but I think Nogizaka's got a documentary coming out that I want to watch. So
Nogizaka. I know Hinatazaka have already released another one,
okay,
but I don't know about Nogi just yet.
I'm a sucker for those. I think I sent Steve one, and I doubt he's watched it.
No. Sorry, I forgot. Shame on me. but um, Jerm, you said that you wanted to buy a shirt of the Sashi, because there's a shirt that has like all groups combined where it has all the member names listed.
Yeah.
And when he first sent me, it says Ikono Joy. I'm like, what the heck is that?
Yeah.
I was so
The
confused.
merge of all the group names, I'm pretty
Ikonoi
sure.
Joy.
Yeah.
All the
What?
shirts are sold out, which brings my urine to a boil. I miss out on everything like that.
Hold on, I have never heard someone say that before. I had to process that because I've never heard someone say that before.
I don't know how PG-13 you want to keep this, so I refrained
Don't
from
worry. I
profanity
swear,
and
I
just
swear on here, occasionally,
all
even though we're not
right. It brings
really
my
doing
piss to a boil that I can't that I miss out on this shit. There.
that. Fair enough. And then, did you also want to talk about "Not Equal Me" song? Because we just talked about
Other than
Miracle
it's
Joys.
fucking good. Like there's
Yeah.
not you're wrong.
I don't.
And it's good.
You
It's
see,
so cute.
I like trad. I don't like trad music. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that about
It's
me,
so good.
as I'm more into whack kind of music.
This has been like a listen to 10 times a day every day kind of thing since it's dropped. I probably account for half that view count on there, no lie. Straight.
I mean, from what I watched, both kind of have like this schoolish kind
I
of
just
vibe.
I like it when they film stuff like at the schools because I love like I just love the way the schools look over there, and it was a similar thing for me with AKB48 to Rumor. I don't care how much you hate it, Steve.
I
love
don't
that.
hate it. I don't hate Rumor. That's one of their better
the
songs
full setting for
recently.
Okay.
Nemohama
Yeah,
Rumor.
that's another
Yeah,
reason
that's
why.
cool.
Because when they
That
were doing the
was
choreography
just
and
a
that
really cool
one was a
location
good
for
one.
them to
yeah,
film at.
excellent. So that's all I got.
Also, something that you don't have in here, Germ, that I know that you were really sad about
I'm
Nijimas's.
waiting until the dawn of the final day to be emo about it.
Okay,
But
so for people that don't know,
oh
Nijimas announced disbandment. I think it was like a month ago.
yeah, I woke up to a text from this man, and he's like, "I'm sorry." Yeah, they're disbanding the day before me and my girlfriend's 2-year anniversary.
Oh damn.
So I
Oh,
am going to be hella emo.
Uh,
I'm so
that
sorry to
really
hear
sucks
that.
though.
So I'm really hoping that my Oshi from Nijimas actually like, goes out and finds like, another group to be a part of, or I hope that all of them, find something new and different to do. But I really really like Nijimas cuz dude, dude.
I've heard definitely a good number of songs. I also really like Nijimas. Obviously, for me, my
Dandelion
favorite song,
Hikoiwo, dude.
my
It
favorite
slaps.
song, Heart Sunglass.
I'm gonna
So,
be emo the rest of the stream now. 'Cause
so there's that, and then I guess you can do the one other point from one of your favorite XAKB members before we get into, I guess, the final part of this video,
Oh, is that
Ruka.
me?
Yep.
Oh yes, all right then. So I literally just found out about this a couple days ago because my friend Sky messaged me about it. So Akimoto Sayaka, a couple years back, she had made her like US film debut as part of the Sniper film series in the direct to streaming, direct to DVD film Sniper Assassin's End. She was in that, and they just announced they're coming out with a another film, Sniper Rogue Mission, I believe is the title of the whole movie, and Sayaka is in this one as well. So she is coming back, reprising her role from the last film for this one, and it's gonna be so interesting. I already saw the trailer for it, and she looks so cool. I'm just so excited for this, knowing that she's gonna be reprising her role and what they're gonna be doing with her character this time because of what happened at the end of the last one that when she was introduced, and that's gonna be so interesting to see. I cannot wait for this.
I forgot she was in Ultraman Saga, which is cool.
Oh,
That's neat.
Ultraman Saga came out a
That's
long
true.
time ago. That was 10 years ago.
I know. I forgot she was in that.
Dang.
Any
Several
10
AKB
years.
members were in that.
yeah.
And oh yeah,
Wow.
speaking of Miyazawa Saya, she's going to be in the newest Ultraman TV series that's airing,
Yep.
Ultraman Decker.
Yep.
So that's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool too.
I hope I can watch that one and not be disappointed like I was with Trigger because I completely dropped Trigger.
Oh. See, I don't really follow the Ultraman franchise, so I don't know that much about it.
I like Toku. That's it.
Ah, okay. But yes, excited to
All right.
see Sayaka back again. Just seeing her doing these action films is just so cool because we know like she's so good with like the fight choreography and stuff like that. So I can't wait to see what she does in this one.
Right. because I remember we talked about that because I know that a couple years ago you watched the movie and we talked about it on this channel.
Yeah, me and Sky, we watched the film on our own and we talked about it here.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess all that's left is my topics.
All
The
right.
ones that I always have to talk about in these videos. Whack and Nagoya. That's who I am. I guess I could start off with the whacks. So recently, Bish, Bis, Gang Parade as now they're back together from I got Paradise and Go to the Beds. They got back together again to make Gang Parade. Um
Hmm.
Yukirin's subunit that's under whack, I believe. Um they all released new songs and for Bish they uploaded um music videos for since the last time that we were here for Gomenne Lie 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 and their new song, hold on, this is a long title and I can't see it unless I hover over the title. Donna ni Kimi ga kawatte mo boku ga donna fu ni kawatte mo ashita ga kuru kimi ni ao tame. Long title.
Oh.
That might be like one of the longest titles I've ever seen other than Suzukake Nanchara,
Suzukake. Yeah,
which
that's
will
definitely
always
Yeah,
be
it's
the longest
definitely
song
yeah,
gonna
they
from
be
will
them.
hard
always
to
be
beat
long.
Suzukake, but yeah, no, that sounds pretty long.
Yep. And for Bish, that's part of their campaign of releasing a new single. Single. They're the same to me, even though there's supposed to be differences.
Mm.
Every month until their disbandment sometime 2023 next year. They still have not announced when in 2023. Could it be the beginning of 2023? Could be the end. I don't know. But I just know that they're releasing monthly singles and EPs, some of which get music videos. This recent one, the Donani, I'm not going to say the title again. I really like that song. And then for Bis, hold on, I'm just looking up for the YouTube ones. Let's say Bis Idol because it just brings the wrong.
I actually have a channel to show you, Steve, because you might like this guy's work. His name is Captain Anthony, and he's doing a documentary on Gang Parade
Oh,
coming up. He did one on Biss, and I think he did one on Bish. I have to find his channel. I follow him on Twitter
oh,
actually.
oh, crap! Yes, please link me
It's
that.
he did real good with it actually. Let me see if I can find it.
And then Bis, they released Hey Boy, Hey Girl. Honestly, I did not care for it whatsoever. I didn't think it was that good. And then Gang Parade. No, I spelled that wrong. Oops. It's a Grang on it. And then for Gang
This guy's super
Parade,
underrated too.
they
He only has like
released
850.
their song Signal. Did I watch that? I think I did, but I don't remember if I liked it or not. But anyways, that is for Whack, and then for the Yukirin thing, with her subgroup Spy, which consists of Bish and Gang Parade. Nobody from Empire or um Mameshiba
Hmm.
or ASP is in that subunit, and they did an Ogoi Diamond cover. I say cover because what it is. I thought it was pretty good. Obviously, hearing a classic AKB song sung by WAC members, I really enjoyed that. And then their other title, I know I looked that earlier, Anato Narai Kobuchi, I think that's what it is. My kanji reading might be off on that.
あなたに狙い撃ち
Kabuchi? I think that's something for fist. I could be wrong. Wait. Unless I'm looking at that kanji wrong. Which,
Yeah, I think you are. It's
there's
neraiuchi.
Dang. Close.
It's
I was
neraiuchi, not
close.
neraikobuchi.
Get fucking schooled, kiddo.
Me not knowing my Japanese. Shame on me. And then that's it for WAC. And then on to my Nagoya groups. Where do I start? Well, because they are in Nagoya. SKE, their 11th gen debuted recently, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
11th.
It was during, oh god, it was, I have it, oh wait, I have it up on my browser. From Nagoya Girls Festival. I believe that they were the end act and that. I still have to watch that whole entire live. Sadly, the first fourth of that, like the first hour of it, I don't recorded, and that's where Della performed and Goya clears, two groups that I've seen in person that I wanted to see, but I don't think it's a video. Sad. But SKE's 11 Gen debuted. Even though SKE is my favorite of the 48 groups, I still have not gotten into any of the new gen. Because essentially, all my SK girls that I've loved are almost all gone.
Oh, the one I liked is gone, and I have her shirt.
Was it again?
Sumeri Sato.
Right. Also up on that, Das and forgot to now announced grad since we last made a video.
Yeah.
So really the only members that I can remember now that are in the group are Yuki and Inoue Ruka, I think, are like the only members that I can remember now. Because all the other members have like left, and I don't really know anybody else. So that's sad for me. Will you try to get into the new gen, Ruka?
I mean,
Of
I'd be down for
SKE?
that. I'm not super familiar with a lot of the newer members. There are still plenty of, older members who have still been around that I am still familiar with. So, but a lot of the newer ones I still need to take the time to learn, especially because I've been out of the loop with like, more focused on the K-pop side of things. But
Right.
hey, regardless, it's gonna be exciting to see what this new generation, these new members will be like. So yeah, good luck to them.
Right. Also, news on Arayuki. I saw this on a Facebook post,
Didn't
but
she
apparently
win like?
she won the title in
Hey.
Tokyo Joe Pro Wrestling, the
Hey,
duo. So
That's cool.
awesome.
I wish I got to see it, but I have not been subscribed to Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling for, I think it's been a year or so whenever they changed their website and canceled everybody's thing that you have to rebuy, and I'm just like, nah, I'm not going to renew this. But congrats to Ora Yuki.
Yeah.
Because she's now my favorite member in SKE, which I'm still kind of surprised that she's there, to be honest, because I would expect that she would concentrate more on their wrestling career now. And then for other Nagoya news with my group, BSJ Project has a new Kenkyusei. I
is this the
sent
one
you
you
the
want me
link.
to pull up her? Is this her Twitter account?
Yeah.
Nanami?
Yes, please. Nanami.
Sure, one
She's a new
second.
Kenkyusei.
Alright.
From what I remember, she's 18. From what I remember correctly. She just debuted recently. There's not really much I have to say other than that, because obviously, like, I haven't been able to talk to them. And sadly, for when it comes to BSJ Project, there's only 3 members now since I've come back to America that are still in BSJ Project. When I was there, Arisa, Kasumi, and Manami. They're the only 3 that I know. And then also, kind of relating to BSJ Project, it's kind of like a side group, because one of the BSJ Project members, Yu, is in this other idol group called Pinky Jueru. I think that there's at least a connection there with BSJ, because I remember they did their debut live in the BSJ theater, I think a couple months ago, if I remember correctly. And then I gotta think other Nagoya stuff.
Gang
I know that there was at
Parade's
least.
on Tokyo Idol Festival on the 6th.
Wait, who does?
Gang Parade's going to be on Tokyo Idol Festival.
Of course. Usually all WAC groups are in, like, the
Dude, the
Tokyo.
lineup this year is crazy.
It's always crazy.
No, dude, Wasata's even on here.
Yeah. I mean, they're always there too. They're always in Tokyo Idol, because Tokyo Idol Festival is the biggest idol event of the year. So a lot of Chika and Chicho groups are also participate in Tokyo Idol Festival. Oh, I guess some other Nagoya news. Della is for their Della Navi channel. They've done a couple things recently with, like, very small challenges that, like, make me laugh. Either they're playing with these 2 tennis guys, it's kind of like a running thing on their channel, like, as their guests. And then the most sad thing for me, I don't like to say it, NFTs have invaded the idol industry. I hate it. Why, Della? Why do you do this?
There's money to be
Let's make this
made.
very clear
I
right now.
mean,
None of
and
us here support NFTs.
no, I do not whatsoever, because they're
I
scams.
do not get the appeal of
Oh,
NFTs.
they
They
are
are scams. Do
they
not fall for it.
are scams. So when I saw this, I was literally, if anybody has seen The Office with Steve Carell's Michael, when he just shouts no the whole time, that was literally my reaction, seeing that thumbnail pop up on my YouTube, and I was like, no, God, no, please, no, don't do this to me. Don't do this. So yeah, like, I will recommend those other videos on that channel, other than the NFT video. I hate to say that, but yeah. Um, and I guess to wrap this up, I did end up showing Germ and his girlfriend, a couple Nagoya groups 2 days ago. Granted, I was shit-faced, I'm sorry to say.
Inebriated
I
beyond
was
comprehension.
super drunk. So, if you can, Germ, at least for the Nagoya music that I showed you recently,
Well,
what
I
are your
love Gratia
opinions?
Allah.
Yes. I don't know if I
I
showed you Ruka, Gratia Allah.
I
I
like
don't.
the death, like, I wouldn't say death metal core, but it's definitely more like J Rocky with a little bit of like kind of like the death metal, like
If you did show
Yeah,
that
my
to me,
genre
I
that
to
do
I
it.
not remember.
It's it's
okay.
it's very unique. I actually do enjoy it.
Hmm.
Uh, I'm surprised they are on Spotify, to be honest, because they do not have a huge following on YouTube, like not at all.
But they're but
It's
within
local. They're local
Nagoya.
groups
But
in
within Nagoya, they are
in the
popular.
yeah.
So, and then I also showed them Homesick. I know that I 100% showed you them,
Oh
You
yeah,
did.
I
Ruka.
remember them.
And I remember you and Emily really liked Homesick, their sound. Like I showed them one of the lives that I went to. Um and I believe I also showed them Jickle Hide,
Yeah,
Jickle Manji Hide, Jickle
Hmm.
Manji Hide because they were my favorite of because I think I've talked about them before with you, Ruka.
Mhm.
Jickle Manji Hide
Yeah, I
or
remember.
Jickle Hide, and then I believe I showed you like Poison Rat
you
music
showed me
video,
Poison Rat last night or the other night as well.
but they're no longer Poison Rat anymore. They changed their name to
Not
Paradox
bad.
Risk. Paradox Risk.
Hmm.
Uh, it's whatever. It's kind of like the thing what happened with Miscast. Um, Miscast, a Nagoya group, are like, we're going to Tokyo and we're going to become a Tokyo group now. And then they changed their name to Maze, I think. Which makes me sad because Miscast was probably one of the biggest Nagoya groups when it comes to the Chica side. And now they're
Like,
gone.
I hate Tokyo.
Um, and then Mistress, which was their former name, is now a group in Nagoya. Which, do you remember Ro Edelsteinen that I showed you, Ruka?
Yeah, I remember them.
A couple of his songs? Well, one of the members from that group is now in Mistress.
Hmm.
Um, and also very sad thing, you cannot find any like Rodel Edelsteinen stuff ever now because they deleted all of their videos but one on YouTube, and that is like the only content you can find of them is that one video
Oh.
on YouTube.
I was about to say, didn't like
So
they disband or like rebrand or
they,
something?
they no they disbanded,
Mhm.
but
But they got rid of
they're
all of
essentially
their.
non-existent now.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, because a couple days ago I tried to look them up, and it's only that one music video, which was their last song for their last live, and that's the only thing that you can find.
Hmm.
I'm at least happy that I at least purchased one of their CDs or the CD that they went out for sale when I was in Japan, so I at least have 3 other songs that I can listen to besides the one that they did for Final Live. But other than that, they're just gone from history, which really sucks.
Yeah, no, that sucks. I remember
And I
really
guess
liking their stuff.
yeah. Also, Germ, while we're on this Nagoya, you've listened to 2 songs of my group own shoujo on Spotify. Because I saw that when I see like the friends list and what they're listening to or
Oh,
whatever, I
you're like
saw.
Emily. You do the same thing. You stalk me on Spotify. They'll message me and be like, "Ew, why are you listening to that?" I'm like, "Oh, why?" I'm like, "Leave me alone."
I like to see what other people are, my friends are listening to.
Yeah. No, I like it.
Okay.
No, it's good stuff.
Do you know which songs I'm talking about? I mean, they're in Japanese, so I'm not sure if you.
My Japanese is like not fantastic by any means.
I
Let me see
can
if I
bring
can.
this up very fast. Can I copy and paste? Oh,
Hang on. Let me go to my recently listened to on Spotify.
uh,
Also, like, so our blend is like
yeah,
super like all over the place. I guess that's the point of the blend.
yeah, that's a good thing.
Okay. And then is it did you put any of it in the J Mix collab playlist?
Yeah, it's in Japanese, so
Can I
can I
filter it?
drop down these songs?
I was just say, can I filter it
Actually,
by who added it?
I can actually link this. Share, copy link to artist. I can
All
just link it here.
all the Nagoya stuff you shared in here, there's not a single one I don't like. Yeah, no, those are good.
Yeah, that was their first major debut single, and they still have not released their second single or major single on there. But I just wanted to know. You said you liked them.
Yeah.
That makes me happy.
No, like I'm gonna be real honest with you. There is not a single song in this playlist that you've added that I don't like.
Oh, dang. My Nagoya groups are getting the people. Getting through. Oh, that, that makes me
Relax.
so happy.
Don't get all sweaty about it now. I'm
I
just
won't.
but
But
yeah, no, they are good. Some of the BSJ project you put in here too. Uh it's a winner. They're winners.
yes. And then I guess that's all that I have to talk about.
Well, all right then.
So I guess, like, before we end each video, any recommendations that you want to either, what is it, recommend, plug? Plug is the word that you want people to see, plugging your own stuff that you've made.
Dude, I haven't uploaded a YouTube video in like 5 years, so I highly doubt I want anyone seeing my high school unboxing videos. So
Is there anything that you would recommend for people? Just like, because usually you'd like say, I'd recommend you to go see like Nearly Equal Me stuff or any other thing.
listen to Nijimas while they're still relevant, please. Like specifically their newest single, it's not that good, but uh they have the new single that dropped like a couple months ago. Then they're releasing one last album later this summer. I think it's in August. And then they're like jumping ship in October. Oh,
Or
Zoc. I don't know if you guys knew this, but
I know
Zoc,
what's up.
they went under rebranding and they are now Metamuse now.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they are now Metamuse. What's her face? Psycho Amori. I
Yep.
believe she's still involved with it.
She
I, I
is.
I'm
Oh
not a
my
big fan of
god.
God.
her. I'm not a big fan of her. I think she's a lunatic, but she's still involved
I cannot
and
believe that
Good
she's
thing
involved.
the
I mean, then
actor.
again, she's a producer. I think that's why she's
she is the
still involved.
producer, but she's also like in the group, like she's involved. And I thought stuff would change because I knew about this rebranding like a few months back, but they didn't disclose any details, and I think uh this I want to say like this is like kind of like a second rebranding that they're doing, because when Zoc released PvP, they redid like all their popular songs on that uh album. So I don't know. I hope stuff changes. I don't know. I used to really like Zoc, like a lot.
Yep. Yep.
And then
I also liked Zoc until that incident that happened.
it's insane. I don't understand how you can act
So
behave like that.
for people that don't know what happened, Psycho Momori, there was leaked audio of her beating on another one of the members.
I don't. Was it like physical abuse? Because I remember there being like
Yes.
it's
Yeah, it
mostly
was
verbal abuse.
physical.
No, there was physical. Because you can
Okay.
hear like
You
the
can
slaps.
hear it, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So
That's I.
it was really bad. And the funny thing, I not really funny thing, but it seems like Zoc, because even before that, their scandal before that was with like where I remember it was like two members like really hated each other, and then one was like saying that the other one was doing drugs or something like that. Am I wrong on
Mhm.
that, Germ?
Um. I'm trying to think of that incident.
Because I know that
Uh. I'm trying to think.
because I know
Let
that
me
I
let me do
think
some
that's what
fact checking
happened
real quick, because
before.
you can go on.
Yeah. In the
I'm just
meantime,
kidding.
Ruka, Michael, do you have anything that you want to recommend people plugging?
Oh yeah,
Anything
Is
that you
there
Michael,
guys
I'll
want to
plug.
anything
plug?
else
I
you
want to
need?
plug a couple things. So, first off, and
Okay.
I guess it can be conjunction with you, Michael, is I actually got to be on the Oshidare podcast. I actually got to come on
Oh
with
yeah.
Michael, and the four of us were talking. It was actually the day we recorded it was a week before I got to go see Dreamcatcher. So we talked a little
Oh,
bit about that and some other like K-pop related stuff. So yeah, go check that out. That's on, I believe they released their stuff on Spotify and Apple
Any
Podcasts and
Apple Podcast, anywhere podcasts can be released, I think, even Google. So
mhm
yeah.
mhm. And then for us, for our channel, I kind of mentioned it in the beginning of this video as well, but I do have a vlog, I kind of had to divide it up because because of the editing software that I have when I like
mm,
need to splice or combine videos together. I couldn't change the aspect ratio of cuz some videos were vertical and then some were horizontal, so I had to split it up. So, yeah, but definitely go check those videos out if you want to see a little bit, just a few snippets of my time during the concert and how much fun I was having, because you can hear me like shouting and cheering throughout the video.
yep.
Yep.
Um, Another thingy. Me and Morita Hikaru from Sakazaka 46 share a birthday, so it was our birthdays yesterday.
You also share a birthday with my dad's her too.
Really?
I only remembered that yesterday.
Oh my God, what a small world we live.
Yup, yup.
Um, this the No Idol No Life, that is the channel.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah. I already subscribed to it when
Oh,
Steve sent
thank
it to me initially.
you.
No problem.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks, Steve. He directed it towards me.
Then another long pause of videos coming out.
Well, all right then.
um,
Michael, was there anything else you wanted to plug or recommend?
Um, Speaking of the Oshidara podcast, they've got a website now, and I am a contributor on it. So only done one article on it so far, but I'm hoping to release more as time goes by. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And that's all, Mike?
Yes,
Well, all right.
that's all from me.
Okay. Okay, then for my plugs and recommendation, like always, please follow BSG Project on Shoujo on Twitter. Also, their YouTube channel, what because there's certain ones that are update more regularly because they have multiple. My God, I'm so bad. Which was the
Channel in here.
uh, um just just BSJ channel, their official channel. I'm just seeing that I didn't even realize that, but they apparently uploaded a video from one of their classic songs that I couldn't even get a single for when I was in Japan. That was the only single that I couldn't get. Um, Kanzen something no victory. I can't read. My kanji once again. But anyways, they released that. Any other plug? Actually, yeah. I'm Germ. You can plug if you want your girlfriend's um channel group as well, and I guess I'll plug
So,
Ichigo as well.
I'm actually gonna. So there's. Hang on. Preferably the Instagram, because that's where Kade, I think, yeah, Kaleido Dream. This is their dance group that they're in. Instagram handle is KALEIDODRM. They do K-pop and J-pop dance covers. Uh, the random dance things that we they did there, those are on YouTube, and little snippets are on Instagram. Uh, it's it's fun. I enjoy it. I like watching. Uh,
Uh,
it's good stuff. They did
and then
a cover, a Bono cover, actually on the steps at
Bono!
the college Neon Con was at. It's was it? Hang on, I think it's Renai Rider. Yeah, they did that.
Oh my gosh! I used to love Bono back in the day.
Yeah, uh, I'm a fan. I like him.
Yeah.
I'm wearing the Berries Kobo merch right now. I gotta
Oh,
represent.
that's awesome!
Yeah.
That is so cool! I just noticed that.
and then
Rip,
my
rip, Hello
one other one.
Project.
Yep. And then, like I said, I also recommend Ichigo. That is Ichigo in Japanese, not strawberry.
They have
I
an
G O
original song
R O.
that they performed. Um, it's good. Um, by like I don't want to sound
No,
disrespectful,
no, no,
but it's
no.
good.
I end.
It's good by the standards of like they're new and they're like they're breaking into the scene. It's not like groundbreaking or anything, but it's good, and I really think they should try and do like the song's in all English, which is fine. It just doesn't have like a rhythm to it or like it just doesn't feel like like synced up. So uh, I feel like they should possibly try and do a like a Japanese cover of it or like a version of it in Japanese. See how that would sound. But other than that, being like an independent like duo, it's good. and for some reason I was not subscribed to their YouTube channel. They faked me.
I'll say.
Okay, then does that wrap up
I guess
everyone's?
that's it.
Oh, one more from Steve?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm done plugging stuff.
No, I'm done. I'm done.
It's a lot has happened for me. So
All right then.
All right.
I guess that'll do it then. If no one has anything else to plug in, then we can wrap up the video here. So, thank you guys for watching this video to the end. So, if you like this, be sure to leave a like, comment down below. Feel free to share your own thoughts on some of the stuff we discussed today. And subscribe to this channel for more idle content whenever we make it. So, until next time, bye bye, everybody.
Bye.
See ya, guys.